Alright. Okay, so we did finite differences for this one, and then on the, I don't know if you can use a glare so I should read it off. On the x-axis it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then on the y-axis it's 10, 12, 15, 19, 24, and between the 10 and the 12 it's plus 2, between 12 and 15 it's plus 3, and between 15 and 19 it's plus 4, and between 19 and 24 it's plus 5. So these are the differences between the y numbers up here, which would be plus, or no, we already did that. Okay, so between these differences, it's plus 1 for each one. So this would be second degree finite differences, and then this would be, because, yeah, okay, so we did quadratic form, I don't know how this is, okay, quadratic formula, and we did the three, like, whatever, you know what I'm talking about, okay, is general form, factored form, and vertex form, and we did factored form for this one, and obviously does a parabola over here, upside down, you know what I'm talking about, yeah, factored form you have to do x minus 3, and then x plus 2, and you have to switch the two, like, these numbers, these numbers on the graph, because, so this would actually be positive 3, and then this one would be negative 2, like, when we get up all close, you can see that, so they're like the zeros over here, or the roots, so one's negative 2, and then that one's positive 3, yeah, okay. So we did linear equations for this one, and it would be the ax, I'm just going to hold it like this, it'd be ax plus b, the a stands for the slope, and the b stands for the y-intercept, and the y-intercept in this one would be negative 2, because that's where the line crosses through the y-axis, and the x-intercept would be positive 4, because that's when the line crosses over the x-intercept, or x-axis, whatever. And the slope for this is, to get slope you do rise over run down here, and so we did 2 over 4, because it rises up 2 to get to the y-axis, or x-axis, and then 4 because it goes 4 over on the x-axis. So really the slope is 1/2. So the equation would be 1/2 x plus negative 2. So Mr. Lee told me to talk about Kirby and how cool he is, because he's my advisory teacher, and yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. He plays music all the time when we're in there, and he's got a nice sense of style, you know, he always wears that Indian beaded belt thing. It's real cool though, real cool. He wears one of those things called bolo ties or whatever, you know? Yeah, wears one of those a lot. And, yeah, about his music taste, plays a lot of Grateful Dead, The Beatles, I think he played some Jack Johnson the other day when I was in there, so that was pretty cool. He's a really good teacher. He, doesn't really, like, I have him for advisory, not for physics, but he's, just, like, he always makes sure that you understand what's going on and, like, stuff like that, and he's not so much of a strict teacher, like, he is, but it's more of a sense that he, like, won't yell at you a lot. Like, if you're, like, talking a bunch, then he'll mostly just tell you, like, he'll just stop talking, and then just wait till you stop talking, just feel the awkwardness, and then he'll just be like, alright, well, we can continue now. So, yeah, he's a real cool teacher. I'm not big into physics, so I don't really have him as a teacher, but, yeah, I mean, advisory is pretty cool with him. Yeah. I'm honestly just talking to make this 5 minutes. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I would suggest if you like science to get Kirby as a teacher. People tell him, or he tells people to call him Curb. I don't know why, because it reminds me of like the curb on the road. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, but yeah.